Okay, what you guys have been waiting on, the new Siri is here. Siri 2.0, 3.0, whatever you want to call it. The integration with Spotlight by pulling down from the dynamic island, long pressing the power button. We have that new animation. Everything is live on our 17 Pro Max, so it is time to take a look at it. First things first, if we jump into the settings and then go down to Siri, once you are off the wait list, you can see here we do have that new Siri logo. When you open the app, you can see we are back to being Siri beta as opposed to our earlier video when we updated to iOS 27, only showing Siri with no beta tag. Under it, it says powered by Apple Intelligence. You can have rich conversations, take advantage of more personal assistance, and get more done just by asking. You can click learn more if you want. It'll give you the tips option for Siri that comes up. Nothing crazy here. So let's deep dive more into the app. Everything looks pretty simple here, but the first big change you'll see is that expressive voices preview. If we swipe this on, you are greeted by that animation we saw in the keynote. And let's go ahead and try this.
Hi, let's find the right voice for you. I'll practice some things I like to say while you listen.
You can see you can adjust the pace and expressivity.
Here's another one.
You can speed it up if you want. Actually, it's not even letting me do it on that one. That's very interesting on this beta. Customize your Siri voice. You'll hear this voice in Siri.
Hi, let's find the right voice for you. I'll practice some things I like to say while you listen. Let me try this one out.
So you can see currently we only do have two options for voice, and we cannot currently edit the pace or expressivity. You'll hear this voice in Siri, Maps, and Safari. So just one female and one male voice. And you can eventually change what language it is, but currently it only says American currently. So we'll leave it here. We'll go ahead and confirm it.
I'll practice some things I like to say while.
And that is how you will set up expressive voices. As the beta for iOS 27 goes on, those will change and we will revisit those in a future video. Under app, you can see it opens to conversations or a new conversation, whichever one you want, and how long you want to keep the conversations for. 30 days, 1 year, or forever. Keeping conversations for 30 days or 1 year will permanently delete older conversation. It lets you know that as well. And then you have your information, the extension as we've seen before. But what's interesting is if you had ChatGPT enabled before, it is automatically off here. So if you want, you can turn it back on, sign in, and this yet again looks just like it did in iOS 26. App clips, app access, all that is still here. But now, like we said, if we want, we can now pull down from the top of the dynamic island and let's press the voice indicator. What time is it in Morocco right now?
The time in Morocco is 9:27 p.m.
So there you go. There's nothing to scroll on, but you can continue the conversation. As you can see, it is still listening. Let's try to give it another prompt. How much is an Apple TV right now? So it looks like it's not good at filtering out other voices or other conversations if you want to continue that conversation. Unfortunately, it looks like that is going to be not available just yet. At least it didn't recognize it from this communication. And then it looks like I can't even close it down. I can't tap on it. I have to swipe up from the bottom, but unfortunately it is still stuck. You can obviously open it up here and continue the conversation on with a tap. Let's say, what about in New York? And it should recognize that I'm still talking about the time, and it sure did. So you can expand this out, and when you do, now we are in the new Siri app. This is going to be just like a chatbot, as we've seen many times over the years with ChatGPT and all that, Gemini, where you can click on the plus sign to add a camera, or take a picture with your camera, I should say, add photos or files. You can use your voice to input it or go back and see your prior conversations. You can search for them as well if you need, and then you can have it with a grid or a list view. So it looks very basic in this form, but again, what can you really be expecting currently off the first beta and a chatbot. So let's say, find us a picture of a golden doodle running on the beach. So recognize the prompt.
Here are some images of golden doodle running on the beach from the web.
Pick the best one. So it looks like it is not continuously listening, as you can see from the globe here, or the glowing Siri logo. It is simply just giving us a result and that's it. You can't tap it, you can't interact with it. Again, at least so far on beta 1, you can mute and unmute it, but that is exactly how it's going to be triggered. Again, now you can see that new result up here. What's going to be very interesting is if we pull down and go to the Shortcuts app, this is where a lot of the fun new interactions should be that you're supposed to be able to use natural voice to create automations, shortcuts, things like that. And if you hit new shortcut, as you can see here, it's asking what you want to do, and it'll automatically create a shortcut for you. So let's say I want the shortcut to automatically turn on Do Not Disturb. And you should be able to send that. You can see the new animation moving into the, so to speak, Siri focus or magnifying lens. It's going to figure it out. It'll create the shortcut. And there you go. It created it just like that for you that easily. I think that is going to be really, really cool. One other thing that's going to be very interesting to see, and I'm looking right now, it doesn't look like it is live in the home app just yet, but let's check. Let's say add an automation, and yeah, it looks like it's still giving you the full breakdown for people arrive, what you want. So it doesn't look like that is quite here just yet. But if we go ahead and interact with it again, let's say, where can I get Pokemon cards nearby? You can see just how quick it's actually working.
Pokemon cards. Showtime sports cards and collectibles in Jacksonville.
You can close it, call it, directions, swipe it away just like that when it works properly. Now let's do something a little more in depth. Find me the next concert playing at VyStar Arena.
The next concert at WinStar World Casino and Resort, Lucas Oil Live, is Carrie Underwood performing this Friday, June 12th at 8 p.m.
Set a reminder.
This answer is from SeatGeek.com. And what would you like to be reminded about?
When that concert is.
I've added a reminder for the Carrie Underwood concert on June 12th, 2026.
How do I get tickets?
Tickets for the Carrie Underwood concert at Lucas Oil Live at WinStar World Casino on June 12, 2026 are available through several platforms, including Ticketmaster.
So you can see exactly how this is going to operate. You can see it now in the Siri app, and you can see how you can purchase tickets with links exactly if you want to jump into Ticketmaster and take part of that. Now, if we search for Siri, you can see that new Siri app is there, and you can now load it where you couldn't before when you were not on the new Siri beta. So that's it for this one, guys. Give it a big thumbs up to this video. Subscribe to the channel. We have a ton more coverage on iOS 27 coming with a full breakdown of most of the huge changes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you impressed by it? Still underwhelmed? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.